Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading for August 2019. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just remember, if this does not resonate with your Sun Sag, be sure to check your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Sagittarius need to hear, please, for August 2019? August 2019 for Sagittarius, please. What else does Sagittarius need to hear? All right, and what is the most important message, please, for Sagittarius? The most important message of the spread. All right, Sag, so the most important message here, we have Temperance, which is your sign, your tarot card, major arcana, and then we have the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands speaks of a difficult cycle that you have been through, that maybe you've been trying to end for quite some time. Maybe it's been something confusing to you. You're not sure how to deal with it, so it's really been weighing on you. This can be burdens and responsibilities, whether it's in work, a relationship, the home. But tens do speak of the end of a cycle. And you do have the World card here. You do have the Death card. And Temperance sometimes can be about reaching a higher state of consciousness. It can be going through an awakening. This can be saying to pay attention to your guides, your higher self, maybe tapping into that energy, having a divine connection with the spiritual world. Maybe some of you are working on that, seeing a lot of signs, numbers, repeating numbers. Temperance also talks about patience and balance. Alchemy is the main theme of this card as well. And it is about using the power that you have to transform your life. So for some of you, it could be about patience and balance. For others of you, definitely a great transformation here, especially with the Death card. So we're starting off with Death, the sign of Scorpio, the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. With Death comes great transformation. For some of you, some endings that you have been dealing with, or putting an end to a situation, walking away from something, whether it's behaviors, thoughts, especially because it's swords, but things that do not serve you. This can represent somebody around you, somebody that caused you heartache or pain, or some kind of a situation here. Maybe somebody was trying to get something from you, using you for something that would benefit them. That could be, for some of you, some type of conflict there. Maybe a conflict in a relationship that you've been in for quite some time, a work conflict, or this can really even be inner conflict. But many of times it does represent external circumstances. It could be some kind of mental conflict here. This could be due to maybe some heartbreak that you've been suffering. Maybe you've kept things deep within, haven't really expressed your emotions. This is why you're feeling this 10 of Wands energy. So there is a need here to definitely stand up for yourself, express how you're feeling, maybe have those conversations. There can be conflict that comes from conversations, but usually that needs to happen in order for something to be resolved. For some of you, you could even just be saying goodbye, cutting somebody out of your life. Maybe you've had enough. Maybe you've already had those conversations and that conflict. But the 7 of Wands does speak of standing up for yourself and gaining the energy to do that. At the bottom here, we have the Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, the World, and the Ace of Wands along with Judgment. Judgment has been a major theme. So I do think that's really important to the situation where some of you are making choices or in progress doing that. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be somebody around you. Maybe this is a work situation, a boss. This could be a coworker, a partnership, person that you've been married to or in a relationship with. So this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There could definitely be some passive aggressive things going on here with the Five of Swords. That can pop up when there's head games going on, someone being deceitful or going behind somebody's back. So Queen of Pentacles next to the Nine of Cups. For some of you, this is about making choices for your health and your happiness mentally and emotionally. Nine of Cups speaks of wishes granted. So maybe for some of you, there's a choice here that needs to be made in order to attain what you've been hoping for and what you've been waiting for and wishing for. Now we have the World card. So the World does represent the end of a cycle. So we do have the Aquarius full moon, which is going to be around mid-August, August 15th. We have Jupiter going direct August 11th, bringing in abundance. That Aquarius energy, I always view that because it's the Queen of Swords energy. So I always view that as somebody who is laying their sword down. So this can be the energy here. Speaking their truth, walking away from a situation, ending something, ending even just inner turmoil and mental conflict. So definitely coming to the end of a chapter here, something coming full circle. And then you have the Ace of Wands. This is passion for a new beginning. So for many of you, I know Sagittarius definitely have that ability to view situations from a higher perspective, and they could add in, the good vibes into a bad situation. So this can be what you're doing here. The excitement for something new. The Ace of Wands brings in a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of momentum forward. So this can be physical energy. You just may be totally done with the situation and you're like, I'm getting the F out of this situation. Judgment, number 22 is choices. So 20 breaks down into the 2. Choices, choices, choices for some of you. But judgment also represents atonement. And that is righting wrongs. That is reparation. So if you've been wronged here, I want to start clarifying. We'll take a look at the Death card. Clarify death for Sagittarius, please. Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles. So this ending is going to bring new opportunities. And I feel like that's what you need here. For some of you, this can be the end of a very, very, very difficult cycle with a lot of emotional and mental turmoil, even if this isn't representing a person. So this can represent a very long cycle you've been dealing with. The Ace of Pentacles will bring in material needs. So this can be monetary, yes, but for some of you, just physical needs. Things that you can build upon. The Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity, but rebuilding a new foundation after maybe one has crumbled. That just is not serving you anymore. So let's take a look at this Five of Swords. Very nice. We have Justice. We have the Tower. So yes, justice representing legal situations for some of you, can be representing maybe settlement, hearing about that. It can represent a divorce, the dissolving of a relationship or a marriage maybe for some of you, but the Tower is bringing in that change and transformation. You could have already been through this Tower energy and now you're receiving the justice that you deserve. So if you feel wronged, if you have been challenged with a life lesson involving somebody or something that really challenged you, let's look at this Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles. We have the Sun. So something can be coming to light here. We have the Four of Pentacles, something you've really been holding on to tightly. This could have been something you were holding on to for safety and security. And there's a release here happening. The Sun is illuminating this. For some of you, this can be really building a solid foundation when it comes to material things, when it comes to the physical things that the Pentacles represent. Let's take a look at the World card, please. The World card. Okay, Page of Swords. So Page of Swords can represent immature communication. It can represent definitely some type of spying. It can represent, I would say passive aggressive behavior would be immature communication. So all of a sudden just ghosting somebody, not talking to somebody. So if you've been dealing with this energy, there's definitely going to be an end to this. Okay, something can be coming to light here. Let's take a look at Judgment. Judgment for Sagittarius. We have the Three of Pentacles. So this can definitely be about rebuilding an aspect of your life. People coming in here that are helpful towards you, work partnerships, a friendship circle, but this is about rebuilding. It is about working together, having other people help you out, people that you're supposed to be connected with. I want one more with this Page of Swords energy to take a look at that. One more with the Page of Swords, please. Yeah, so we have the Moon. So for some of you, this can definitely represent a situation or somebody that has a lot of fear, lives off fear and anxiety, and this is why this immature communication was happening, passive aggressive type behavior. So there can be an end to that for some of you. For others of you, this can be news that you are hearing about something that you have been waiting on, something that hasn't been clear, something that has caused you anxiety or fear, something with money, an aspect of your life. So we do have a lot of big changes here. The biggest message that I want you to remember, Sag, is that we have the Nine of Cups. We have the wishes being granted. We have the Sun card here. And the Sun card is one of those cards that really trumps. I mean, all these major arcanas here with the Tower, with death, but it's important to remember the sun shining, something being illuminated, new fresh energy coming in. We are in Leo season. We will be moving into Virgo season. So it is important to understand that there will be expansion here, even if you are in the darkest of times. I hope you have an amazing month, Sag. If you're interested in a reading, then you can find that information in the description box, and you can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. That information is all posted. Take care.